Hello friends, in the previous lecture we have seen the three methods, that is northwest corner method, least cost method and VAM, that is Vogel's approximation method, to find the initial basic feasible solution of the transportation problem. Today we are going to see one example by all the three methods and we will compare the results to get the idea. So consider the example. Find the initial basic feasible solution of the transportation problem by firstly northwest corner method, by least cost method and by VAM, that is Vogel's approximation method. The TP is given. There are 5 destinations: D1, D2, D3, D4, D5. There are 3 sources: S1, S2, S3. The supply of the sources and the demand of the destinations is given. The supply of the sources is 8, 12, 14 respectively, and the demand of the destination is 4, 4, 6, 8, 8 respectively. The cost is also given: 4, 2, 3, 2, 6, then 5, 4, 5, 2, 1 and 6, 5, 4, 7, 7. We want to find the initial basic feasible solution of this transportation problem by all three methods. To proceed to use the methods, the first step is check whether the transportation problem is balanced or not. So see total supply and total demand. Total supply is equal to 8 plus 12 plus 14, that is 34. The total supply comes to be 34, and if you observe total demand, this is equal to 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 8 equal to 30. Therefore, total supply is not equal to total demand. And therefore, the TP is unbalanced TP. If it is unbalanced, firstly you have to balance it. That is, you have to add dummy column with demand, having demand equal to that amount by which supply exceeds demand. Supply exceeds demand by 4, so we have to add a dummy column with demand 4. So we will add a dummy column with demand 4. Observe that we are adding this dummy column having demand 4, so that the total of supply and demand becomes equal 34 and the problem get balanced. And you have to take this transportation cost of that dummy column to be 0. So now this is the balanced transportation problem. So we can start with our method. In the first method, that is in northwest corner method, we will start with northwest corner cell. So start with this cell and allocate as much as possible, that is equal to minimum of corresponding supply and demand, that is minimum of 8 and 4, that is 4 to this cell. Adjust this supply and demand by subtracting this allocated amount. 8 minus 4 remains 4 and here it becomes 0. Because this column has demand 0, this column is crossed out. If you cross out the column, you have to move to the next column, and therefore the next cell is this one. In this cell you have to allocate as much as possible, that is minimum of 4 and 4, that is 4. Allocated 4 gives both demand and supply to be 0. So at the same time both demand and supply becomes 0. That is, at the same time row and columns are crossed out, but we have to cross only one, either row or column. Suppose I will cross out row. If we cross out row, in the uncrossed column we have to allocate 0 to this cell, and therefore observe that now this is already, because at the same time row and cross is crossed out because they have supply, we have to move diagonally. So move diagonally and allocate as much as possible to this cell, that is minimum of 6 and 12, that is 6. Because this demand gets exhausted, that is 0, cross out that column. Once you cross out the column, move to the next column. So next cell is this one. Allocate as much as possible. Minimum of 6 and 8, that is 6. Remains 0, remains 2. This row has 0 supply, so cross out that. The next row, that is this one. Allocate as much as possible, that is 2. Remains 0, remains 12. The next column crossed out. Allocate to 7. Minimum of 8 and 12, that is 8. Remains 0, remains 4. Column cross out. And to this cell allocate 4. All the supply and demand get satisfied. Observe that all the demand and all the supply get satisfied, means that this is initial basic feasible solution by northwest corner method. So what is it? x11 is equal to 4. x12 is equal to 4. x22 is equal to 0. x23 is equal to 6. x24 is equal to 6. x34 is equal to 2. x35 is equal to 8. And x36 is equal to 4. So this is the initial basic feasible solution. And what is the transportation cost? The transportation cost is 4 into 4 plus 2 into 4 plus 4 into 0, 5 into 6 plus 2 into 6 plus 7 into 2 plus 7 into 8 plus 0 into 4, that is 16 plus 8 plus 0, 30 plus 12 plus 14 plus 56 plus 0. So it comes to be 24 plus 30, that is 54. 54 plus 12, 66. 66 plus 14, 80, and 80 plus 56 is equal to 136 rupees. So the transportation cost comes to be 136 rupees by northwest corner method. So see, I will write down this here for comparison. By northwest corner method, the cost comes to be 136 rupees. Now consider the second method, that is least cost method. So second method is least cost method. We will adjust so one dummy column is added to convert the unbalanced transportation problem to balanced transportation problem having transportation cost to be 0 and demand equal to 4. Now least cost method. What is least cost method? You have to start with. Now the transportation problem is balanced. So start with least cost method. The total table has least cost to be 0. Now there are 3 zeros. So tie occur. You can assign to that 0 where maximum allocation can be done. Because they are in same column, maximum allocation can be 4 only. Minimum of 4 and 8 is 4, minimum of 4 and 12 is 4, or minimum of 4 and 14 is also 4. So you can allocate to any 0, no problem. So suppose I will allocate to this 0. So I will allocate 4 here. Remains 0 and remains 10 because this column has demand 0, this column is crossed out. Now in the remaining table, the smallest cost is 1. So allocate as much as possible to this 1. That is minimum of 8 and 12. That is 8. Allocate 8. Remains 0 here. Remains 4 here. Because the column has demand 0. Again this column is also crossed out. Now in the remaining table, observe that the lowest cost is 2. Either this one or this. So there are 3 cells having lowest cost, that is 2. Select that cell where maximum allocation can be done. If you observe this cell, maximum allocation that is between 4 and 8, that is 4 can be done. If you see this cell, you are able to allocate maximum of 8 and 8, that is 8 can be done. And if you observe this 4 and 8, only 4 can be done. Maximum allocation can be done in this cell. So I will select this cell and allocate as much as possible, that is 8 here. This also becomes 0 and supply also becomes 0. Both supply and demand get exhausted simultaneously. So cross out any one only. So I will cross out the row only. Cross out either row or column. So I will cross out the row. Now remember that because this column has demand 0, means that in this column there will not be any allocation made. So even though in the remaining you will observe that 2 is the smallest, you are not able to allocate in this column because already it has demand 0. So don't think of this column, this is already has demand 0. In the remaining table, the smallest cost is 4. These 4 you are able to assign 4, and for these 4 you are able to assign 6. Because this is maximum, we will select this cell because in this cell you are able to allocate only 4, but in this cell you are able to allocate 6. So I will, instead of this, I will allocate here. So allocate 6 here. Remains 0, remains 4 because this column has 0 demand, cross out that. In the remaining again, the minimum is 4, so allocate 4 to that, remains 0 in the row and column. This row gets cancelled. Remember that this also has demand to be 0. So only one element remains, that is 6. allocate to 4 to that remains 0. Observe that all the supply and all the demand now is 0, means that supply and demand gets satisfied. So this is the solution for the transportation problem. So what is IBFS by least cost method, that is LCM. This is nothing but x14 is equal to 8, x22 is equal to 4, x25 is equal to 8, x31 is equal to 4, x33 is equal to 6 and x36 is equal to 4. And what is the transportation cost? The transportation cost is 2 into 8 plus 4 into 4 plus 1 into 8 plus 6 into 4 plus 4 into 6 plus 0 into 4. So this is equal to 16 plus 8 plus 24 plus 24. This is nothing but 72 plus 16. That is 88 rupees. So the transportation cost is 88 rupees for this by least cost method. Now consider the same example by VAM. The supply is 8, 12, 14. Demand is 4, 4, 6, 8, 8, 4 with transportation cost 0. We have added the dummy column with demand 4 and transportation cost 0. 4, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4, 5, 2, 1 and 6, 5, 4, 7, 7. What we do in VAM, we find the penalties for row also and column also. So consider the penalty. The difference between smallest and next smallest, that is difference between 5 and 4. 5 minus 4, 1. 4 minus 2, 2. 4 minus 3, 1. 2 minus 2, 0. 6 minus 1, 5. 0 minus 0, 0. 0. 2 minus 0, 2. 1 minus 0, 1. And 4 minus 0, 4. The maximum penalty, greatest penalty is 5. In this, smallest cost is 1. So allocate as much as possible, that is allocate 8, remains 0, remains 4. Because this column has demand 0, this column is crossed out. For the remaining uncrossed cell, we will again find the penalties. 5 minus 4, 1. 4 minus 2, 2. 4 minus 3, 1. 2 minus 2, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 2 minus 0, 2. 2 minus 0, 2. and 4 minus 0, 4. Greatest penalty is 4. In this, smallest cost is 0. So allocate as much as possible. That is 4. Remains 0. Remains 10. Column has demand 0. So crossed out that column. Now again take the penalties. 5 minus 4. Difference 1. 4 minus 2. That is 2. 4 minus 3. Difference is 1. 2 minus 2. Difference is 0. Then 2 minus 2, difference is 0. 4 minus 2, that is 2. And 5 minus 4, that is 1. See now, largest penalty is 2. Either this one or this one. That is tie occurs. There are two largest penalties same for the column also and row also. If in that column see the smallest cost is 2 and you can allocate 4 to that. So 8 can be the total maximum transportation cost become 8 if you allocate 4 here. If you select this one, see what will happen. If you select this penalty, then lowest cost is 2 and you can allocate minimum of 4 and 8, that is 4, and this will give us transportation cost to be 8. But if you say this one, the minimum is 2, you can allocate 4 and that will give again 8. So both will give same cost, so you can take any one, makes no difference now. Suppose I take these two, allocate 4 to that, remains 0, remains 4, and because this has demand 0, cross out this. Now again take the penalties. Difference between 5 and 4, difference between 4 and 3, difference between 2 and 2, that is 0, difference between 3 minus 2, that is 1, 5 minus 2, that is 3, and 6 minus 4, that is 2. Greatest penalty is 3. In that, least cost is 2. Allocate minimum of supply and demand, that is 4, becomes 0, remains 4 here. This becomes 0, so this row cross out. Again take the penalties. 6 minus 4, 2. 4 minus 3, 1. 7 minus 2, 5. 3 minus 2, 1. This is already crossed out. 6 minus 4, 2. Maximum is 5. In this largest penalty, lowest cost is 2. Allocate 4 to that. Both becomes 0 simultaneously. Cross out any one. So I will cross out this row, suppose having supply, and in the uncrossed row, I will allocate 0. So now this is already crossed out. Now see, there remains only one row which is uncrossed, and therefore now we apply least cost method. In least cost, among 6 and 4, least cost is 4. So allocate to this minimum of 6 and 10, that is 6. Remains 0, remains 4 here. Because this has demand 0, cross out, and this 6 allocate 4, so that both supply and demand become 0, cross out this. Only one column remains to cross out, means that the solution is optimal. See that all demand and supply becomes 0, that is, it is satisfied. Now see IBFS by VAM method. So by VAM the IBFS is x12 is equal to 4, x14 is equal to 4, x24 is equal to 4, x25 is equal to 8, x31 is equal to 4, x33 is equal to 6, x34 4 is equal to 0 and x36 is equal to 4. See what is the transportation cost? It is 2 into 4 plus 2 into 4 plus 2 into 4 plus 1 into 8 plus 6 into 4 plus 4 into 6 plus 7 into 0 and 0 into 4, both are 0. This is 8 plus 8 plus 8, 24 plus 24, that is 80. The transportation cost is 80 rupees by VAM. Now compare all the three. If you find northwest corner method, the answer comes to be 136. By least cost method, the answer comes to be 88, and by VAM, the answer comes to be 80. Observe that VAM gives better solution than northwest and least cost. So this method gives us a closer solution to optimal solution. So VAM is better than both northwest and least cost method generally. Enough for this day. Thank you.